Hey everyone, welcome back to the Basic Butch Tarot. My name is Jennifer Rose and I am accompanied today by my beautiful wife, Melanie Rose, who is the old girl on YouTube. She delivers the daily aspects and astrological weather forecast daily. Hello, my love.
Hello, my love.
Today we are going to do a different kind of 3-card read. It's called Know, Grow, and Let Go. And it makes me think of Beastie Boys. It makes me think of a whole lot of things, but I am going to go ahead and shuffle these cards, and Melanie is going to talk to us a little bit about today's aspects, which is Friday, October... Is it the 28th? 29th?
29th.
October 29th. She's going to tell us what's up while I ask Spirit to guide us and talk to us about what we need to know, what we need to grow, and what do we need to let go.
So I think it's really appropriate that we're doing this read today, the Know, Grow, and Let Go, because the moon just got past its third quarter, so it's waning, it's getting smaller every day, and we're in this part of the phase, this third quarter, this waning crescent, where the phase really asks us to reflect on how things have been going for us before, like understand what you know about how things are going, and then release, to let go of those things that no longer serve us, so that when we come to the new moon, we can make plans for further growth. So it's very know, grow, and let go.
Know, grow, and let go.
Currently, we also have this energy of Venus in a sextile position with Jupiter, and that can be just as naughty as you think it sounds.
I like naughty. We like it naughty around her.
For 4-ish days, 3 or 4 days, basically, you know, your planet for love and money, or how you value the things that, I mean, how you relate to the things that you value the most, are in this really good position with Jupiter, which is all about our growth and expansion in positive ways. So, you know, think about what's going on in your love life and your romance with the people and things you value the most, and also, like, you know, your bank balance, and give some thought and some expression to what you'd like to generate in those areas of your life.
Thank you. I like that word, generate. It practically has my name in it. So I have gone ahead and shuffled these cards and laid them out. This is going to be know, grow, and let go. Okay? So I hope everyone's thinking about these know, grow, let go. So
I'm focusing in on know, grow, and let go.
Okay. So cute. If you could see her, she's like closing her eyes. I'm focusing on know, grow, and let go. So cute. Okay, so know, grow, let go. I'm just going to go ahead and start with the know card.
Okay.
So we're going to get in the know.
Get in the know.
All right.
That's a K-N-O-W.
And I wanted to say something before I started turning over some cards here, but I'm having some tarot reading growing pains, and for a while now that I've been doing readings, I'm really well aware that I'm allowing a lot of my personal energy into the cards, which is fine, but I'm also trying to focus on doing some general reads and some reads for you all and other people. So I started saying to myself, yes, yes, I do say self. I started saying, don't say me, say we. As a collective, we, to keep myself from just, you know, thinking all about my needs, wants, desires, anxieties, etc., so I can be a better reader for y'all. And that comes from, what does that come from, Mel? That don't say, there's a phrase that it comes from a cartoon that we used to watch when we were young. And that character, Sergeant en français, he would say, don't say si, say oui.
Yeah, it's basically Inspector Clouseau, and because it's from the Pink Panther.
Yes,
and
old.
He has a
stuff.
sidekick. Clouseau, of course, is French, and he has a sidekick who's Spanish, and the sidekick always says "si," and it throws Clouseau off in some other direction, and he winds up getting like smashed or burned or killed in some way. And he says, "Don't say si, say oui."
I love it. So
don't
say me, say oui.
Mm-hmm.
And a rose bell to that. All right. No, grow, let go.
What do you know?
What do we know? Ooh. Okay, so I know right away looking at this card that this is someone in their head. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And is really unable to get out of this thought pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Seems pretty heavy. That seems real heavy. So that is no. You know that some of this stuff is in your head.
It seems like we've got a lot on our minds.
A lot on our minds, right? That almost looks like a coffin that they're sitting on, and obviously they ain't sleeping, right? So the more you know, sometimes isn't always the best thing.
Definitely, it really points to some sort of distress that's keeping you up at night, right? All the thoughts
keeping you up at night. So you know that you're in your mind a lot. And this is creating some problems, possibly with your sleeping, with your eating, with just overall taking care of yourself. And you know, if you can't take care of yourself, there's really not much else you can do, you know? Like, you got to take care of yourself before you can take care of anything else.
Yeah, so, you know, we know all the things that we know, but we don't have to keep ourselves in a depressed and anxious state by keeping things on our mind constantly, ruminating over them, worrying about them. You know, this card just makes me want to break free. Like, if that were me staying up all night with a bunch of thoughts in my head, which is like my nightmare, guys, then I would be like wanting to get up and go for a fresh air walk outside or something, you know, like get back in my body. And, you know, so that I can take care of my heart and my mind.
Yes. I'm kind of, it's kind of funny that you mentioned nightmare, because I thought it almost looks as if this person has awakened with a nightmare and is like, you know, like, all right. So that's what you know. Okay. So if you know this about yourself, then we need to figure out, then maybe that can give us an idea about how we can grow. Okay, so no grow, the Hanged Man. And I do not read reversals because I'm not that skilled yet. And some people that read just don't read them at all. So here's the Hanged Man, and this is a major arcana card. And truthfully, I'm not really... To a T. To a T. I really, I'm drawing a blank on what this looks like to me. I see the red and blue and somebody hanging upside down on a T. Don't know if that's supposed to be a cross reference, but don't know much about it. What about you?
Well, this one always confuses me a little bit, because the Hanged Man, that sounds like a negative situation, but it's not always interpreted in a negative way. So I went ahead and opened up the book to look, and this says, the Hanged Man is hanging upside down from a live tree, gaining a different perspective of the world. He is not suffering, but is rather calm and observant. The Hanged Man indicates the need to pause, look around, and be willing to surrender to new ideas.
Oh.
So I'd say, to me, this is like stop and observe so you can make the changes.
Right. Yes. Oh, that's a perfect one for the grow card.
Really?
Okay. What do you think about that sun? I guess the sun just is that a sun?
It's a sun or a halo. I think it sort of points to his inspiration or you know, his realization, his seeing things, because the sun usually casts a light on something, so you can highlights it, you know.
It almost looks as if they're reclining. And I can see that there's just a little bit of yellow there hanging on, just barely hanging on to that T, but they're all balanced.
It is very
and
balanced.
Just kind of hanging out.
Yep.
Hanging out. The hanged man. Imagine that. Okay.
Can I say one other thing about
Yes,
the
please
Hangman?
do.
You know, the sun is in Scorpio right now, and we're having a lot of Scorpio influence, especially as we come up to Halloween and Samhain. And, you know, one of Scorpio's signature moves is like to sit back and wait and observe. So it's probably something we can learn from Scorpio, because if you sit back and wait for a minute, you usually don't miss out on too much. In fact, you might pick up more information, and that way you can observe and go forward in a more educated, enlightened manner.
Yes. Thank you for that input. I don't know why, but I'm just drawing blank on this card. Probably because I have an issue with balance. Like, I have a physical issue with balance.
Or perhaps an issue with stopping and taking a look around.
I think if I hang upside down that long, either somebody's going to call me a bat or I'm going to drool a lot. Drooly. Okay, so know, grow, let go. Page of Wands.
Ooh.
Okay, so I do want to go backward and say that this card is a sword, and the swords are representative of air and intellect.
Yes.
And is that also intuition?
No, well, there's a little intuition involved. It's very creative, but the water is more intuitive and emotional.
Yes. Okay.
Air is really more about what you think.
And then the wands, the page of wands, the wands is fire. And I have my fire sign here, my Aries love.
Rawr.
Arr. So the page of wands looks like they are all dressed up with somewhere to go, something to do on a journey, getting ready to start. So wands, fire, means they have an idea. I can see that there are mountains. Probably ahead. Mountains ahead.
You know, I see in this card, because it's the youngest, right? It's a youthful card, the page. I see in this card sort of some inexperience, some fear, but a lot of like raw, passionate energy. So this is somebody who's capable of great things, although they haven't achieved great things just yet.
Right. Yes, exactly. They're all dressed up with somewhere to go.
But so how does this relate to let go?
How does this relate to let go? I would think that this would mean to do more planning.
Yeah.
Some more intentional planning before you head off onto a journey, a new job, a new, I don't know.
Yeah. Let me think about this.
I know, I need to sit and think. And y'all, it's okay to sit and think about what you're getting from these cards, okay? Like, take a few minutes.
How about,
look at them.
You know, because this is an inexperienced person who probably has a little bit of trepidation going into, you know, their great ideas, perhaps to let go is to, you know, let go of your inexperience and fear. Like, let go, you know, get out of your head.
Get out of your head.
And a new perspective, so you can let go of that sense of, oh, I don't have enough experience. I'm afraid of what people will think, what they're going to say, how it's going to look. Page of Wands has this, like, let's go energy. And, you know, you can't let those little things like, you know, inexperience just get in your way.
Right.
Or you'll never have the experience.
Right. Right. Absolutely. I agree with that. So
what other thoughts do you have when you just look at those cards, the images?
I don't know. I don't know why it is that the Hangman really just is. I'm disassociating with it for some reason. I'll have to check in with myself about that. It is the number 12.
Uh-huh.
That makes 3.
That's 12. You've got a 9, a 12, and a page.
Right, 9, 12, and a page. So it's almost kind of like going backwards. So maybe keep going forward instead of that.
I also see 3 people in different positions, physically in different positions. Like one of them is seated, and one of them is new perspective.
Yeah, I don't know why
the upside down dog or whatever we want to call that.
Absolutely. So in summation, you know, this is just something that I was thinking about in general, did some meditation, have been saying over and over again, no, grow, let go. So I had to remember. But I think this is a really great read for what's happening astrologically. As Melanie pointed out, you know, the Scorpio vibes. And, you know, Scorpios are still waters run deep. So this card is...
Yeah.
So don't do that. Get out of there. Okay?
Why you got a bunch of swords hanging above your bed anyway?
Right? Ooh. Right. So, do you have anything to add to this? I don't know that we should throw a card on it.
I just had one more thought because I said that, and that is, you know, check out your atmosphere in your sleeping space, okay?
Right?
Because I'm a big believer that you need a peaceful zone to rest and relax in. So if you've got a bunch of like pointy objects, if you've got a bunch of books and ideas in your, like I can't keep books out of my bedroom, but I don't leave them all in there either.
Right.
Make it a more peaceful, soft zone where you feel like you can land and not focus.
That looks like an inversion table or something. You know, like
or
that's
just like he's laying down.
That's a good idea. Like, oh, I'm very uncomfortable. we gotta separate that shit out. Yeah. Discs and all those things in our back and our legs. Let everything just kind of roll, except for our ankles. Don't roll your ankles. And then now we're just uncomfortable, so I gotta stand up, start walking. That's perfect for, you know, the days are becoming shorter and the nights are becoming longer.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm not feeling like I need to throw any other cards on this. What about you, Mo?
I really kind of have a question about that Page of Wands card, just because, you know, release what? I think fear is a good interpretation, but it's really just a question. That's like a new start, right?
A new start of what? Maybe we should ask. So ask Spirit. Okay, so you're telling us there's a new start. We may be in our head about trying to think about it and do better about it.
Right.
Get some balance in whatever way.
Are we really supposed to let go of the idea of a fresh start? Because that doesn't make any sense to me.
Right. We shouldn't let go of the idea of a fresh start. I agree with that. And whew, the Queen of Wands is right there.
Ooh, right there.
Right there.
Man,
so
shuffle those and everything.
Black cat I see right away for Samhain.
Yeah.
Black cat.
Oh, beautiful.
Meow. I'm a crazy cat mama. Crazy cat mama. All right. So the Queen of Wands represents, so remember Wands is a fire sign, and they have a sunflower. They are sitting on a well-decorated throne. And a guard cat. I think that speaks to like superstition or I don't know.
In the book, the Queen represents someone who is confident and focused.
Yes.
That would be the fire sign qualities, right? Mm-hmm. The charisma of the Queen inspires others to be better.
Be better. So maybe hang out with the queen. Become the queen.
What to let go of, though? Like,
right. So what would you let go of here?
I wouldn't want to let go of anything there. Maybe it's a different kind of let go, like the Beastie Boys. Let it go. Let yourself go.
Slow and low. That is the temp. Well, slow and low. Right? Yeah. Slowly. Not so fast. Not so fast.
Slowly, honey. It's too nice a job to rush.
Yes. I don't know. One more card on that?
Pretty please.
Yeah, this is the... Oh.
Make it make sense.
Wow. The Queen of Pentacles.
You got 2 queens.
2 queens.
So maybe we're looking more at like a feminine figure.
Yes. Let go of the mama.
Is that the queen?
Let go of being other people's person,
right,
and being yourself. Do your things.
Yeah,
so
this says that the queen represents a nurturing figure who invests time and resources for others.
Right. Time and resources for others. So you should use time and resources for yourself.
Right.
Those time and resources that you're giving out to other people is taking away from your inner peace. Not able to sleep. 2 taps from the lesbians. I love that kind of approval, my love. All right, yeah. Whew. So take this how it resonates with you. Like, for real, if you're having problems with your mama, if you're thinking about future, like holiday stuff, maybe you should just spend a little bit of time and not quite a lot of time with the madre. Not sure. I almost feel like a little bit about, since we have these 2 queen figures, that maybe they're kind of, maybe that falls a little bit of judgment on this person that's just going off, with fiery passions without a whole lot of,
right.
Like you can see that they're going to climb mountains, 3 of them at least.
It occurs to me that those 2 queens are like almost polarized as far as their elements. Like earth creates, fire creates earth, but like one is about following your drive and your passion, and one is about sitting the heck down and garnering your resources so that you can share them.
Right. And this is,
so maybe it is like
Pentacles, health, wealth, and finances.
Let go
your
of
possessions.
That desire, that fire to go off on a new tangent, and instead just sit down and do the thing you said you were going to do.
Right. Right. Whew. I feel some big ancestors in those 2 cards. That's what I'm kind of feeling. And this time of the year, y'all, remember, the veil is very thin between us and those that we've lost to the other worlds. And we will be visited by them a whole lot. We will be thinking about them a whole lot right now. So that kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
What you think?
I think that's good.
All right.
I feel like I have clarity.
Okay. So what is your clarity?
That we've all been feeling anxious and in our heads about things. What you think.
Which is
what we think about is like all the things that keep us up late at night.
Right.
Make us put our head in our hands.
Maybe these days.
Right. It could be.
Dos mamas.
Dos mamas. And then, where we can grow is to stop and be perceptive, which is appropriate during the Scorpio season.
Yes.
Especially while the veil is thin.
Thin veil.
And what we can let go, perhaps either our fear and trepidation of getting started, or if we've already gotten started on something, what we can let go of is the need to start something new.
Right.
Because you know, I get it. I'm an Aries. I want to just start new things all the time. But you occasionally got to buckle down and do the thing you said you were going to do and just keep doing it.
Because our influences have told us that that's what we need to do in order to have that kind of prosperity and possessions.
Certainly consistency is what grows your resources.
Absolutely. Take that however it resonates with you. I think that's a great place to wrap it up for this read with my beautiful wife, Melanie Rose, the Old Girl channel, every single day on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed to her, what are you waiting for? And if you haven't subscribed to me, do it. Like this video if you like it. Give me some comments. Tell us what kind of reads you would like us to do. I'm kind of sticking with 3 to 4 card reads right now because that's about the skill level that I'm at. And tell me, are you at a particular level in your reading? I would love to know. Next time, actually on Saturday, I will be doing an All Pentacles read. I don't know what exactly that's going to look like, so just a bunch of pentacles hanging out. And then and then my wife and I will get together again and do a special Samhain read on Sunday. Sunday Samhain. Okay. Thank you so much for joining me, my love. I absolutely love doing readings with my beautiful Aries wife.
Thank you for having me, and thank you all for being here with us.
I kiss you. Yes, thank you so much. Please be kind to yourself, and if it's cold where you are, get yourself a sweater. Bye-bye.